and I actually started my own gospel group.
Oh, you did?
Feel me? Yeah. And he was the only one that got out that I hadn't contacted because he got killed. He went right back to the same woman that locked him up.
Man.
And she killed him.
And his prison stories one-on-one, man. Today I'm in here with Mule Man. Mule Man, let him know what it is, man.
What's happening? What's happening, world? I'm your boy, R.T. Taylor, better known, you damn right, as the Mule Man.
The Mule Man.
Yeah.
All right, man. OG, man, go on and give him a little history about yourself, where you from,
Okay.
and what era you were raised in and how it was growing up.
Well, I'm out of Shreveport, Louisiana, man, but I claim Texas because I've been over in Texas for the last 20-something years, man, and a little town on the other side of Wascom, Texas called Elysianfield, Texas. Yeah, and you know, I raised my family up over there, man, but then I got sidetracked at a point, you know, where we was out here in these streets trying to hustle to make ends meet, man, and got caught up in the game. You know, and I went from penitentiary to penitentiary, starting out over here in Texas. And I ended up getting transferred back to Louisiana and copped a serious charge. And I did like 6.5 years on it, man. And they shipped me down to the worst, what you call it, the worst prison in the world.
Which is?
Angola. They was down there, man. As soon as you get off the bus, you seeing brothers stabbing other brothers, man, you know. And here I am just transporting dope. I wasn't no killer, you feel me?
Yeah.
But don't push me, you know.
Yeah.
So I ended up doing a little time down there, man. And one of my cellmates put a $50 pack up under my locker. I had the best job in the prison system. Yeah. I was a warden boy, you know? Mm-hmm. And they called for them to bring me back to prison. I'm facing 45 years. I'm already doing a 12-year sentence.
Yeah.
And by the grace of God, man, you know, I did like 6.5 years. I boxed down there, you know, I had a belt for 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and something dinged on me. Get your head right, you know?
Okay.
It's going to be rough wherever you go. And we see it now. It's rough out here in this world, brother.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not trying to scare nobody or act like I'm badder than the whole world, man. I was scared as fuck. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And by the grace of God, man, they let me go. Let me come home. I've been off paper now going on 17 years. You know what I'm saying?
I could dig that. I could dig that.
5-6 years ago, I told my wife I'm finna get off into what I always loved, which was music.
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about Southern Soul. I know a lot about R. Kelly, Ronnie Isley, you know.
Yeah.
I know how to treat a woman.
Really?
And got back in this thing, man, and I wrote a hit, not knowing that it was gonna be a hit. I wrote a song called It's a Mule. It's being played all over the world.
Yeah.
In several different languages, you know?
Yeah.
And here it is today, man. I'm 7 years in this thing, man, traveling the whole United States, going everywhere, man, and stacking the little chips here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you definitely got a victory story at the end, man.
Yeah.
I want to take it back to the beginning.
Okay.
How old were you when you got involved in the streets?
21.
21.
21.
21.
And when I say involved in the streets, I was involved in the street. I was out here getting it. You know what I'm saying? Some of the cats that I done got it from, I see them today. And, you know, I mean, we say we cool, but who knows, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to bag up and reroute yourself because this is a cold world, man.
Yeah.
You know, and I know, you know, the old saying, you got to pay for your mistakes, you know. But I think I done paid for my mistakes.
Yeah.
I ain't never killed nobody, but I damn sure done put something in the hospital.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And for no reason. Let's get that straight.
Yeah.
For no reason. I'm out here hustling. You know what I'm saying?
So when you were 21, what year was that?
When I was 21, man, that was 78.
78.
78, yes.
How was it back then? How was the
prison system?
As far as like the streets before you got locked up, prior to you being locked up?
It wasn't near like it is now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hustler was hustling hustles.
Yeah.
You feel me? Players were playing with players. Pimps were playing with pimps. Now everybody out here for that $1, that $1. I got a new hit song called "Get Your Knife Out My Back."
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm not the brother you want to play with like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's doing well, man. And I'm not beefing with nobody. My thing is to treat everybody the way I want to be treated now. I just celebrated Friday, 45 years of marriage.
Man, congratulations on that. That's a beautiful thing.
My wife never left my side, even when I was going in and out of prison.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So how old were you when you first went to prison?
When I first went to prison, I was 21.
21?
Yeah.
And where did you go when
my first trip, man, I went to Hutchinson State Jail until they transferred me to Beto.
Okay. How was it in Hutchinson?
Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Thunderdome. You ain't had no hands, you better hide them. Yeah, real talk. You know what I'm saying? But real recognize real and grown recognize grown. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I was 21, but I was doing 35-year-old stuff. I was raising a family,
Yeah.
And I just got caught up with that package.
Yeah.
But to make that the way it's supposed to be, man, it speaks for itself. My children used to call me OG Black or Lil Black. Yeah. Now they call me Father. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's because, hell, I rehabilitated myself.
Yeah.
And started acting like a father. Then they started treating me like I'm a father. You feel me?
Yeah.
It don't start down there. It start with the head.
Yeah.
And if brothers out here don't want to do it, just hang around for a little longer.
You'll see.
Your child gonna do it to you.
Wow.
It never fails.
How was it when you got transferred to Beto?
Oh man, I went in that fight. I went in that fight.
Yeah.
Because, like I said earlier, I represent Texas and Louisiana.
Yeah.
Louisiana raised, I got Texas way,
Yeah.
And that's my motto wherever I go. I'm not gonna down them two states because I got property in both states.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Both of I don't call it one house home and the other house hide out. Both of them homes.
So what started the fights that you had?
Well, I mean, nigga found out I was banging.
Yeah. So it was gang.
Yeah, I was in the gang too. You dig what I'm saying? Look at me.
Yeah.
I still rock my shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm rocking it in the OG style now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still get on.
So what was some of the conflicts that y'all had? Since now we know that you was on you were linked up with gangs and shit. Yeah. So how was it when you first walked through there, when you met people that was your gang?
Well, I didn't have as many blood brothers over here that I did in Shreveport.
Yeah.
I'm finna mess your head up.
Talk to me.
I got 3 boys, grown men now.
Right.
And once upon a time, all 3 of them was Crips.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
I get you.
Yeah, but my oldest son, he don't hang with nobody but bloods, man.
Yeah.
I didn't initiate you in no game. I didn't want you to know what I was doing.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because you was my child.
Right.
But at the same time, the older they got, the more they came out with it. You dig? And I told them like this, and I respect that.
Right.
I respect that. But you got to be true to that.
Yeah.
Don't play with it.
Yeah.
You feel me? And life goes on. But all 3 of them living great out here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at one point in time, they watched you and
all their life, they watch me.
Yeah.
Yeah. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
And the ugly. Yeah, I want to get into the ugly. As far as Beto, how long did you do down there in Beto?
I did 2.5 years in Beto.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what? After you did them 2 years?
I came to a halfway house over here in Dallas, Salvation Army.
Okay.
Over there with the Harry Hines? Yeah, Harry Hines.
Oh, the Harry Hines division.
I stayed up there. I think I stayed 90 days.
Okay.
And they told me to pack my stuff. So when I packed my stuff, I bypassed my house in Texas and went straight to Louisiana.
Okay.
Because I need to see my mama. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I done joked all this without seeing my mom, man. So I went over there and saw my mom. Then my wife and them came and got me. We went back to Texas. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, but.
So when you went back to Texas, what led up to you being incarcerated again?
Same thing. It don't stop.
Yeah. Where was you at this point when they got you the next time?
I was in Louisiana.
Louisiana. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Can you walk us through what happened?
Oh, yeah. Well, I was over in Louisiana, me and my oldest brother, and I knew what kind of hustling he was doing, and I needed to make a quick come up, right?
Right.
So I goes over there with him. We go to this store called Sears and Roebuck's.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
He had a plug where he was getting, back then, it was just ride mode, wasn't no zero turn.
Right.
He was getting ride modes, man, cost $7,000 and $8,000, 2 at a time.
Yeah.
Hell, y'all want one. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's this easy. And went over there, man, and they had police staked out in vans and stuff on the parking lot. As soon as I pull up in my daddy's truck, they jammed us. 2 weeks later, he get 9 years and I get 6. That's the second time. You feel me?
So what did you serve time?
I did that time over in Shreveport. Well, I ended up going to Jacksonville, Louisiana. The penitentiary called DCI.
DCI.
Yeah.
Tell us how DCI was.
It was a laid-back camp. Everybody at DCI at that time, even C. Murder was down there, you know, but they kept him on lockdown.
Yeah.
Everybody down there was working, you know. I was working at the government mansion.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always got the laid-back job. You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, you go in there, you mind your own business, you pretty much gonna get the best job.
Yeah.
But if you up at 12 o'clock at night and they walking around there doing a head count, they ain't thinking about you. You in that I don't give a damn batch. You feel me? And that's how I go in and come out.
And so you said you served 6 years.
Yeah.
After them 6 years in the BCI, what happened then? Like,
well, after I got through doing them 6 years, no, before I got out, my daughter and my grandson was killed in a car wreck.
Oh, man.
Yes, and got a picture on my phone. They pictures on my phone.
And you were locked up at the time.
I was locked up at that time. And my family got them to let me come to the funeral. They know me in the penitentiary as a gangbanger.
Right.
You know, they didn't know nothing about my religious or nothing, bro.
Yeah.
And the guard that brought me home was the main one who kept writing me up. You feel me? So I get to the funeral and everybody done said what they wanted to say and I got up and said what I needed to say.
Right.
And when I opened my mouth, I had both of them guards crying, man. You hear me? They was crying. They didn't know that part of me.
Yeah, they never seen, they didn't see their side.
They didn't see that side, you know. I sung I Won't Complain. And when I said I won't complain, all change came out. I went down there 5 months later and I'm back at home. And I supposed to been doing the whole 12.
Wow.
You feel me?
How did you maintain holding up that pain? Because that's pretty painful to hear.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I had already put everything in his hand for my life. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
And then when I got the news about my baby and her baby, they told me to go to the chaplain. All I need to know what's wrong. I kept thinking it's my mom. You feel me?
Yeah.
So my mom is up in age. I'm thinking it's my mom. When I got in there, I'm sitting there with the handcuffs on. And the chaplain asked me, he said, "Do you know Jovette Chambers?" I said, "Yes." "You know Trayvon Chambers?" I said, "Yes." He said they both were killed in a car wreck. And I bust the handcuffs. You feel me? When I bust the handcuff, Smitty, there's a big guard down there. Smitty grabbed me, but it wasn't a grab like I'm finna kill this dude. You know, it was a hug. Like, bro, you gonna be okay, bro, you know? And the whole week prepared me to go to the funeral. It was him and the warden, you feel me? And I got through it. They had me on some medication. I had a couple strokes down there. I'm dragging my whole right side for like 4 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I woke up one morning walking straight.
Wow. So you wasn't even walking?
No.
Correct.
I was dragging it.
Wow.
I was dragging this leg. I tore a pair of shower shoes up every 3 weeks. You know?
Dragging your leg.
Dragging my leg. And I woke up that morning, got up to put my shoes on, I stood up. I said, wow, walking like nothing ever happened. That's when I knew he was working with me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was working with me because facing 45 years on a dope charge that really wasn't mine, it got thrown out. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
I had some write-ups. They got through. All this got threw out, man. A couple of weeks later, they told me to pack my stuff.
So now you back home.
I'm back home. I was on parole 12 years, but I've been off of parole 17 years.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Had 2 speeding tickets, all I ever had since I've been home this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's hard out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nobody got no money. Just get them folks, man. Now you go through a school zone, they want to charge you $200 and something.
Oh, yeah. They gonna get you in any way they can. Yeah.
Yeah, so I try to walk right, do right.
Do right, yeah.
Yeah.
And you said this was the time that you served at, you said DCI?
DCI.
Okay. So when you got out that time?
When I got out that time, I just did little misdemeanor stuff for a minute. You dig what I'm saying? You know, but it wasn't never out here strung out on no drugs or doing something that wasn't beneficial for my family. You know, wasn't no job for me then, so I got to get it how I live.
Right.
You know, I'm not out here with no ski mask robbing nobody, but I'm out here hustling.
Right.
I catch you slipping, I got you.
Yeah.
You feel me? That was that old me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that old me, brother.
So so now that you was out, when did you get in a jam again?
I didn't get it back in the jam.
Yeah.
I started walking straight, man.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Ain't but one way to stay out. That's to stay out. You feel me?
Yeah. After DCI, it was clear.
But on all them rides that I did take, I saw some stuff that blow people's mind, bro.
Tell us what you seen.
I done seen a couple of guys get stabbed up. I'm not talking about jewels. I'm talking about stabbed up.
Yeah.
The guards looking up on the tier, but they ain't coming up there. Because them niggas up there handling their business. You feel me?
Yeah.
Not only niggas, the white boys, the Mexicans, everybody was handling their business in there, you know?
Yeah.
And one incident, one of my partner's best friend was out that C Road, out Cooper Road in Shreveport.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to God. I ain't gonna lie to God.
Right.
This little brother was in there. Big West told everybody to leave out. Just a man messing with another man now.
Oh, man.
Just a grown man messing with another grown man, but he was weak. You know, if he had just said something, everybody else was gonna stand up. He got like he wanted to do it. We left out. And shit, he did him. Did him in. You feel me? Yeah, man. But you know.
What
I done seen the guard get stabbed up down there.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah.
How that day was.
I done seen the guard and one brother, man. I never will forget him. CeeLo. He's a vice lord. CeeLo stabbed the guard up, man, about 200 times. You feel me? Before they can come in the pen where he was. He had a real knife. He ain't had no fake knife. So they threw a gas bomb in there so he can come out. And that's what they got him at. But this dude had been stabbed about 200 times, man.
Damn.
Whole blue suit, gray suit was red.
Red.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
What are some of the other things that you seen? You know what I'm saying?
I done seen brothers go down there, ain't got no family, man. Can't call nobody, can't write nobody. And every time we go make the commissary or something like that, that's the only day he sits over there like the whole world is against him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We chunked me and a couple more cats in there, man. Kiki Shepherd from Terrell, Texas. Me and her brother was locked up together. We're chunking. We take care of him, bro. You know.
You talking about Kiki Shepherd from you say from East Texas.
Terrell, from Terrell, Texas.
Yeah. Terrell, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and old Mark Shepard is his name. Mark Shepard sit there and be wanting something, man. Dude, if you want something, ask me, man. Ask me. She took care of me. Yeah. You feel me?
So how was dealing with being locked up, you know what I'm saying? You know, being married, like, what was some of the
I had some fucked up things going on. You feel me? Yeah.
Give us a little insight on that. You know what I'm saying?
It got times when she didn't answer the phone. I go off, man, and niggas, I be playing chess, and niggas come over there, and I'm trying to holler at my girl, my wife, and nigga come over there, man, you mustn't get her on the phone, you know. And it's going down because I'm mad as hell. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm extra.
Did that start some of them fights you had?
Yeah, that started a few of them. Yeah, you know, then I got into it with a brother because we both want to get on the phone at the same time, you know.
Yeah, how important is that? Tell them how important that phone is.
That phone is very important, man. If you can make a phone call, you want to make your phone call. You feel me? But, man, it was a sight to see. And a story ain't gonna get told unless we do it like we doing it now.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of that stuff don't even come back to the street.
Yeah.
That's why you don't hear too much about it. Some of the guys get out of penitentiary and they don't want to talk about whatever, you know, happened while they was
traumatized.
Yeah, you know, and shit, real recognize real player. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you been around in the riots?
One ride. It was Shreveport and Baton Rouge.
What popped that off?
When Lil Boosie first came out with that song, that thing.
The
Ratchet song.
Yeah.
See,
Ratchet with Manigo.
Yeah. David is from Shreveport.
Yeah.
David Manigo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he from Shreveport. And Boosie from Baton Rouge.
Right.
And Boosie didn't pay the man like he's supposed to. You feel me? I fuck with Manigo.
Yeah.
To this day. I fuck with him.
Yeah.
And
shout out to Manigo.
Yeah. He didn't get like what he's supposed to got. And Boosie had some youngsters down there to try to come up this way. Wasn't no happening. We right here by Boxdale Air Force Base. They don't know that's the largest Air Force in America.
Yeah.
If they got it, niggas in the hood got it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and you know, the rest is history, man. Yeah.
So it was a ride between BR and Shreveport.
Come on, man, real talk.
Damn.
And I got a partner down there, Johnny James, man. A lot of folks trying to figure out why me and JJ hang tight like we hang tight. You know, he my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, certain neighborhoods, certain people can't go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if the main man look at you and say, man, that nigga, that real, man.
Yeah.
Shit'll ease out. But we go in there, you tripping with these cats, man. These cats gonna bust you up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gang fights. I had gang fights.
I done had a couple of them, man. It wasn't no killing or nothing like that. Because see, when I was at my young age, the gang, they did their thing with their hands, player.
Yeah.
We didn't need no gun and it's gonna be a one-on-one thing. You feel me? It ain't no 10 people whooping on one dude, man. So, I got into it with a Crip brother. Me and that dude handle our business, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were some of the gangs that you've been around that been locked up around, if you can remember?
Well, Stony Hill gang, Motown Chains gang, Baton Rouge Crips, Baton Rouge Blues, few brothers in New Orleans, but they didn't really, in the penitentiary during my time, they didn't really trip with nobody.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because they was sort of apart, man, from everybody in the booth. You dig what I'm saying? But when it got up north in Shreveport, nigga, it's going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going down. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bang. Yeah, but now I just speak to him, bro. If it ain't about dollar, man, leave it alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got some partners over in Shreveport, Crips and Bloods, man, toting a big package. You feel me?
Yeah.
Big money, man. Riding around Maseratis and stuff.
Yeah.
Swimming pool in the backyard, living large, man.
Yeah.
And we can do it. All we gotta do is quit hating on each other.
Yeah.
That's why the white people's got us like this. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every corner you go on, if it got a chicken house on one side, they got a liquor store on the other. They feeding us this old poison ass chicken and giving us this alcohol, the chemical unbalance our brains, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gonna keep them niggas shooting at each other while we get all we can get, Cause sooner or later, it's gonna take one brother to stand up in the United States. And when he open his mouth, every brother and sister in here gonna stand up behind him and we're gonna take over what rightfully belongs to us. We are the richest people God created.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
We are the richest.
Yeah.
That's why they call us kings and queens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being locked up, I know that I've heard a lot of brothers say they gained a lot of knowledge. They read some books or traded game. What did you come across?
I did a lot of book reading, man, but my thing was, the 6 years was the longest I done at one time. But my thing was my family.
Yeah.
I loved my wife, still love my wife. I wasn't worried about what she was doing out here because I know one thing. If you locked up and your brain is effed up, you finna do some stupid shit, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? I wanted to make sure my children was right. Everybody was okay. What you doing, you do you. When I left, I gave up my rights. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because a real nigga would have stayed with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just so happened I got a godly woman.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And she did everything she needed to do. Cause the same day I got out, I ain't had to call and look for her. She was there.
Yeah.
You feel me? And when I stepped in the house, it looked the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Indeed.
It is what it is, player.
Explain some of the strain that you think that might cause with your children, you being incarcerated. How did you deal with that?
I can speak on my boys. I can't speak on my girls because my girls are perfect.
Yeah.
My boys, every bit of me. Every bit of me.
Right.
All of them.
Right.
You feel me? I got one that did 10, got out and went right back.
He still locked up right now?
Yeah, he locked up now.
Where is he locked up?
He's up in Chicago now.
In Chicago?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long did he get sentenced?
He got to do that whole 10 over.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man. So how does Explain the feeling that you get from that.
Dude.
That your child, you know what I'm saying?
And one of them, they in their 30s now. And one of them get hurt, get sentenced to jail. I breaks down.
Yeah.
Because he gave them to me. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
And they're educated enough to know right from wrong, but they don't do right from wrong. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows that ain't his. What the hell he going over there messing with it for? You know? He know I don't want nobody walk up and tell me my child done whooped on a woman. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, they are every bit of me. You got to go through what you're going through for yourself.
Right.
When your time is up or God's time is up, he'll stop you.
Yeah.
And that's what he doing. You know, that's why he sent them right back, because he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Not for these streets.
Right.
Yeah.
So how's the conversation with your sons when you trying to tell them the right from wrong?
Just like me and you talking now. Two things they gonna do. I mean, I told you earlier, I used to box too. I still got a set of hands. You feel me?
Yeah.
And if it get to the point to where me or their mama can't tell them nothing, put some gloves on, player. Put your gloves on. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, put them on. Don't think about this snow. You just put your gloves on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm going to throw your ass out.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, man.
You know, I mean, but it is what it is, dude. But the best partners I had doing this jail thing, man, was a brother from Hutchinson. Not Hutchinson. Little town. Huntsville. He died when he wasn't at home 3 weeks and got killed. But me and that brother there jousted, man, for like 4.5 years together, bro. You know, when my pocket was fine and his wasn't, he chunked me, you know, vice versa, you know. And they don't do that in the penitentiary.
Yeah. So how did y'all get to that, y'all born like that?
I started a religious organization, man. And they wasn't having church or nothing. I played too. And they had old regular piano. I got in there and went to tuning it up. And I actually started my own gospel group.
Oh, you did?
You feel me? Yeah. And he was the only one that got out that I hadn't contacted because he got killed. He went right back to the same woman that locked him up.
Man.
And she killed him.
She killed him?
Yeah. Over there in Huntsville. Last name Simmons. I ain't gonna call his first name, but his last name Simmons. Yeah. You know, she took him out, bro, and whole family destroyed. Last time I talked to his cousin, he told me that the 2 kids was in foster care, you know, because she in jail.
Oh,
Yeah, she in jail.
So they had children together?
They had 3. 2 of them was his.
Damn.
Yeah. You know, but when I say a righteous brother, when he on the phone, he'll call my peoples, you know, let them know I'm okay, let them know what I'm doing. Because I'm the type of brother, man, when I get locked up, I write you a letter, you know, but I'm not going to play this phone every day at all.
What did you do I heard you, did you mention chess?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you do to keep your mind going? Like
I play chess a lot, man. I even did a lot of exercise. I was way bigger than what I am now. Yeah. You know, I mean, solid wise, you know. I did a lot of exercise, man, and I did a lot of meditating on what I'm gonna do when I get out. That's how I end up into this music thing. You feel me? Everything they hear around the world now ain't got wrote last year or last 5 years. My kids, when they was in Pampers, was singing these songs. You feel me? Yeah, it's just my time to shine.
So, did you write when you was locked up?
I did a lot of writing.
Did a lot of writing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. About how many songs you say that you wrote?
I got 2 albums out there now. That's 22, 23 songs on. And I got stacks. I'm gonna say right at about 55 complete.
Now, see, the reason I ask because a lot of people, some people I've heard, they'll lose inspiration when they get incarcerated and can't write. Well, so what was your motivation?
My motivation was because, my thing is I prepare myself to write. You feel me?
What steps did you do to prepare yourself?
I get up in the morning, everybody else sleep. After you get your breakfast, you go get back in the bed. I take that from 6:30 in the morning to 8 o'clock. That's my music time. Ain't no TV or nothing. I'm just sitting up there at the living table, thinking, got my headphones on, and I'm putting it on paper.
Yeah.
You feel me? 8 o'clock, when they come around and do that 8 o'clock count, I put that up. I get my exercise from 8:30 to about 9:45. You feel me? Now it's time to line up, get ready for chow again. When I come back from chow, I'm finna go out there and get on the weights a little bit.
Yeah.
You feel me? I occupy my mind, but I never let nothing take the place of my music. I knew what I was gonna do when I come home.
Right.
But I had something that was blocking me because our baby boy didn't have it right. When he told me he finna move to another state, I helped him. We helped him, you know, and he doing better than the whole family. He doing damn good. Sometimes you have to leave your kindred. You know? Sometimes you gotta leave your homeboys. Sometimes you gotta leave this woman you crazy about, but she ain't got it right. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's gonna pay off. Because once you go a certain many miles away from home, you got 2 things on your mind. Surviving, main one.
Yeah.
It'll survive because you're in the woods by yourself now, you feel me? And feeding yourself. Once he conquered all that, I told my wife, I said, baby, I'm finna get back into this music thing now. Went and bought me a keyboard, got a couple keyboards, and I started actually doing my music at that time,
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the ones that I done published already, And when that day came, I'm the first, me and P2K and Crystal Thomas, we are the first 3 Southern Soul artists that ever performed on the stage with Frankie Beverly.
Wow.
You feel me?
Wow.
I have played before we got married with other artists like Alexander O'Neal,
Oh yeah, Saturday Love.
Yeah.
They had his song, Saturday Love.
That was his hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, then me and my wife, we actually moved to Minnesota. I stayed up in Minnesota a couple of years.
What city was you in?
Minneapolis.
Oh, you was right there, home of Prince.
I'm right there by First Avenue, right by the club. Man. You feel me? I'm right by the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got a chance to work with him personally.
Yeah.
But I worked with a lot of guys that worked with him.
Yeah.
Apollonia 6 and them. I had a chance to work with them. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't no slouch now.
Yeah. You know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. That's my first love, man.
Yeah. Was there any other brothers that you were locked up with that did music?
Yeah. Football player too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Warren Moon.
Warren Moon?
Yeah. You remember Warren Moon played for Houston? Yeah, he came to Minnesota and went straight to jail. Alexander O'Neal was in jail. Come on, player. I'm in there with him. You feel me? But I ain't do no serious time. That's why I didn't bring that up, because it was like a couple of days or a week.
Yeah, in the county type shit.
Yeah, some shit that we say we'll do. I do a week, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but hell, a week up there hurt you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hurt your pocket.
Yeah, it hurts you, man. Them folks up there, boy, ooh-wee, they don't sleep.
Yeah.
You know how to go and tell you bedtime. Rack up. Shit, you wake up, you think you had a dump, man. All that paper on the floor, all the way down the motherfucking hall, bro. but niggas done throw paper over the rail, or niggas stole papers out the bars, you know. You better not be the trustee that clean up. You be mad at motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I learned how to just put that paper on that ass and, man, I need me a better job than this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, well, what do you do? Shit. I uniform. I'm talking about police uniforms.
So that was your job?
When I was the couple of weeks I was in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know was I on probation or what. When they let me go, I didn't give a damn. I'm finna get back to Shreveport. You feel me?
Yeah.
I didn't give a damn what kind of paper they gave. My mind was already made up.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Hey, if I'm gonna go to jail, I want to go to jail at home. Yeah, man. But I met a lot of brothers out here, man. A lot of artists out here that done did their time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came across.
Me and C Murder. Before C Murder got in this trouble, C Murder used to come to Boulder City.
Yeah.
You know, that's where his grandparents and them are from. And I
didn't know that.
Yeah, real nigga shit, Jack's Quarters, to be exact. So I got a chance to run with them a little bit, you know, not much because of the age difference, you know. And
how was C Murder as a person?
C Murder. C Murder. He'll tell you in a minute.
Yeah.
Gotta have it, baby.
Yeah.
Shit. That's Master P with the education.
Yeah.
C Murder, yeah, they gonna pull that thing.
Yeah. Who else can you remember that you were locked up with that you can remember?
Earl Neville from Baton Rouge.
Oh yeah.
His son had 2 life sentences.
He didn't murder Mystical.
Supposed to be, yeah, supposed to. That's what they say.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I don't know for sure, but he went and got his time. I'm in transit, getting ready to go to DCI. He had went to court and got his time.
Right.
And they picked him up. I'm not knowing who this cat is, man. And then when he got in the van, you know, he talked just like his daddy, you know. And I said, man, you look like never. He said, that's Pops, man, that's Pops. So, you know, that was a pretty good ride we took. So I had a chance to dig into his brains a little bit. Man, what you in there for, man? He said, man, they got me on 2 counts of murder, man. That's 2 counts of murder. Here I am fucking with a little dope.
Yeah.
Ain't got no been handcuffed with this nigga. Come on, baby. Real shit, man.
Yeah,
I ain't got no business being handcuffed with this nigga. I did the same thing up here in Longview.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they first came out with them giant Snicker bars,
yeah.
The nigga, him was a petty theft nigga, man. This nigga went to jail for 1 candy bar.
A candy bar?
It cost $1. The judge gave him 1 year. I did it. Now he gave him a year for that candy bar. Every year, he ended up doing 12 years on 10.
How did he end up doing?
Got down there and caught another charge at Huntsville.
Damn.
You hit one of them police officers, man, you gonna get some time now.
Yeah, so he got to it with God.
Soon as he got out of this place, soon as he got through getting shook down and clothes and stuff on, he waiting to get shipped to his bunk. Him and the guard had word, and that nigga had a pencil, man, stabbed that guard in the face with that pencil.
With a pencil?
That's right, with a pencil.
Damn right, they gonna give you my 12.
Come on, man.
So you went to, he stole a candy bar.
It cost $1.
It cost $1.
Yeah.
It's the craziest shit I ever heard.
I might have stated it wrong, but every penny, that's what they gave him. Every penny was a year. He ended up getting 2 more years. He had 112 years. That's what it was. 112 years. But he was a multi-defender.
He killed.
5-time loser.
Oh.
You know, he had a record trail, man.
So he had prize.
Come on. He had a lot of prize, man. They knew him by his name. I'm talking about the guards.
What other charges did he have on this? If you know?
Well, I mean, every penny is a year.
Yeah.
When he stabbed that guard with that pencil, they gave him 2 more years. 12 more years. 12 more years. That's what it was. They gave him 12 more years. This was in the 80s, man. And I'm down there 100 years old. But I could, once I talk about it, it'll come back up. But bro.
The 80s was a wild time. It was a lot of murders.
Man. It was a lot of murders, man, from 84 to 89.
What would you say might play the role in the murder game around that time? I know the drugs hit.
Yeah, but it wasn't no brothers that was doing the murdering and stuff back then. They was mixing their dope. A lot of cats was doing heroin and powder. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they was tooting powder and shooting heroin back in the Gap. And you chemical unbalanced. Nigga call you B-word, you finna go in him.
Yeah.
And, during my time, that's what we would do. You feel me? I'm not gonna sit up and act like I'm Jesus. I had my share of drugs in my body too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but I didn't get stuck. I didn't go to no rehab or nothing. I quit. Cold turkey.
Yeah.
Even when I was locked up, it's more dope in the jailhouse than it is on the street.
Well, tell us, give us that rundown on how that went during your time.
When I was doing drugs, I was shooting preludes. A lot of them don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Prelude is a BI-62. It's a pill. You peel the coating off of it, and then you put the white piece in some water and fix it and get your shot on.
Yeah.
But it didn't have you out here killing.
Yeah.
You was on a serious paper chase. You might got you 2-3 shots a day, but you catch a brother that's doing this constantly or walking down the street constantly with 2 blunts upside his head and he's smoking by himself. First of all, the weed ain't no damn good. You smoke 2 by yourself. That ain't no dope.
Right. Ain't no gas at all.
Yeah, you got chemical shit in that blunt. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nigga, that's why he sold you a big bag of it, because it wasn't worth nothing.
So you said there was a lot going on when you was locked up with that. Explain how that went down and
Well, we all know throughout the whole United States.
Yeah.
If you locked up, you got to get in there some kind of way. Okay? If you got a partner, what we called them back then, a donkey.
Yeah.
You got a partner working out here picking up trash. You have your people to drop it offside the road and
yeah.
They bring it in, however they get it in, what I'm saying?
Squad big.
Yeah, but then at the same time, you got a lot of guards bringing it in.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't got to do them a mouthpiece. Talk to them. Mm-hmm. Who don't want to make an extra $400, $500?
Right.
Come on, man.
So did anybody get, you seen any guards, anybody get caught up?
I done seen guards get caught up. I done seen them get fired. I done seen them have to go to court and got jail time.
Was it a lot of people snitching behind it, or how did they?
I don't call it snitching. I mean, you got brothers out here and sisters too out here hustling. Right. It's a form of hustle. Snitch. I call it snitch when you tell it on me and I walk up to you and ask you about it, and you tell me you did it.
Yeah.
That's snitching. Yeah. To me. You feel me?
Yeah.
But if you tell somebody, man, Mule man been over him, man, Mule man say this was his package and he got it, and they ain't called me and told me you told this cat that, that's snitching. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you man enough to speak on it, you gotta be man enough to stand up when the shit hit the floor.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
A lot of these cats don't do that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, these cats here, they so soft, bro. Half of them niggas down there in that penitentiary right now crying to come home.
Yeah.
Because they really down there fighting now. You feel me?
Yeah.
In the 80s, they was fighting just the way they fight now. In the 90s, it kind of aired out because they put big TVs in there. They got access to a phone, got access to the little tablets, you know what I'm saying? Hell, when we was locked up, wasn't no TV.
There wasn't no TV?
Wasn't no TV.
Damn. So y'all...
Only recreation you had was them cards, them dominoes, them checkers, them chess. Or go right there and get on side of two of the bumps and do you some arms up or something like that there. You had to occupy your mind. If you sat on that bump, nigga, you going to infirmary. You finna get sick as shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you out here worrying about what the club doing tonight. Booty gonna roll.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, with you or without you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man, but it's real.
I could dig that, man. So I want you to tell them like what changed you. What were you feeling like when you were locked up to make you really say, man, I ain't coming back in here?
And it happened when I lost my daughter and my grandson. That's the worst feeling you can ever feel. Losing your baby and her baby at the exact same time. And ain't nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. Tell them, man, it's deep. So tell them now what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? You out here today. I think you performing today, ain't you?
Yes, I'm over there at RL play Blues Palace.
Yeah.
Me and Cole drinking Mr. Live. And I'm telling you once, they better not come in there drinking. I'm gonna take my show.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But this is actually gonna be the new beginning of the chocolate show.
The chocolate show.
Yeah. It's three of us, me and Cole Drink and Johnny James. We finna bring them to the chocolate city.
Okay.
You feel me, man? And I just thank God for the opportunity to work with these cats because they way younger than me.
Yeah.
But they like my swag. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got the chance to see you perform. I think we was in Ida.
Yeah. You came down to Ida.
Yeah. You say you turned up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my
cut a
thing.
rug for sure.
I'm gonna do my thing. My baby gonna do hood too tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Some of those songs you said you wrote a lot of songs when you were locked up. What were you writing about? Like,
majority of my music is about me.
Yeah.
Majority of them. It's about me.
Yeah.
But I'm telling the brother how to keep a woman, treat a woman, love a woman, and if she got some children, love them too.
You think that so that came from your experience?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think me and my wife actually raised like 30-something kids.
Wow.
They're not ours. They either my sister or her sister. She got 3 sisters. They have kids.
Yeah.
And we raised all of them in a 2-room house.
Wow.
You feel me? And even though I did all this in the streets, I always had a heart for home. I don't know why.
You don't know where that came from?
I don't know where that came from, but I always find myself making sure home gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and all of them to this day, every kid in the family to this day, they come around me and they sing some of my music that I wrote in the late 80s and early 90s. They singing them now,
Yeah. How does it make you feel, man?
Man, that brings tears to my eyes, brother.
Yeah.
Even pulling up. When we be traveling, we pulled up in Mississippi one time, and the woman behind the counter asked, I guess she asked my wife, "Is that the Mule man?" And my wife said, yeah. So she broke out around the counter, you feel me?
Yeah.
And went to tell some more people, we got Mule Man in here, RT Taylor, woo, 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 woo. You know, and it do makes me feel good.
Yeah,
But what makes me feel even more is to be my age and in the shape that I'm in. You know?
Right, because I mean, you so you get to
come on,
moving.
Bro. Come on, bro.
You go move and groove, Jack.
And you know, and I just thank God for that, and I thank God for my wife, because if it wasn't for her, I probably had that 45 on my side.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And you know, like I said, man, Friday we celebrated 45 years.
Yeah.
And it ain't nobody but God.
Yeah.
He just using her, you know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I still go hang out with my thug partners.
Yeah.
I just don't hang out all night. You feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna never forget where my love came from.
Yeah. Gotta go home.
Come on, man. And you know, sometimes hell, if she driving, she'll drop me off. I'm driving, I take her home. You know, or vice versa. You know.
Yeah, take care of each other.
I got to take care of them first, and then I'm gonna go a couple of hours out there and hang out with my boys, man. Yeah.
So your wife is very much instrumental in your songs.
Most definitely. Yeah. And sometimes it get on my nerve, but sometimes she'll tell me, don't do this, don't do that. But sometimes she know best.
Yeah. So that's your manager.
You feel me, though, right? Yeah. Don't you get up that door and that. But she be seeing something I don't see, because when I walk in the building, everything in the building belongs to me.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I did a show with Big Rob.
Yeah.
Big Rob said, Mule Man, you done came in, you done stole my show, you done sold all your CDs. I guess I just signed these posters and passed them out. I catch them when they least expect it.
Yeah.
I see you over there sitting over there drinking, because I get there early enough to study.
Read the room.
What I'm going to do. You feel me? I'm not going to walk up to this brother and I know that's his wife without him interacting with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they call me, showstopper.
Showstopper.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Come on,
sir.
Man. Yeah.
Who else have you shared the stage with?
Well, everybody knows Windstorm, Slack, Track. You know, I did some stuff with Johnny James. I done did some stuff with, this was my younger days. I actually did a track for Denise Williams.
Oh, man.
Yes, man. And Afro and Simpson. You know, before I met my wife, I had my own band.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and we was traveling then. You know, now you getting 1,500, 1,600, 400. Shit, back then you wasn't getting but $100 a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, before we go out, I know that your passion has been music, and what I'm getting is that as you were growing up, something was stopping it, like, and then you'll be locked up, and then you when you came home, you buckled down and you got real with it.
Yeah.
Can you give some advice to the youth, for anybody that's out there? You know, give them a little game.
Okay. Well, to all you brothers out there that really want to know what it takes to, especially into this music thing, bro, y'all just have to get serious with yourselves. And my advice to you is to study the business side of it. Learn the business side of it. Now, if you got a manager, a road manager, a booking agency, a security, that's 4 checks. When you can ball all that down and all the money come to you, work for yourself, man. You know, you keep it all in the family, man. Me and my wife, we roll. We roll like Bonnie and Clyde, bro. You feel me? If I'm gonna split it with somebody, I'm gonna split it with her. You know, don't let nobody get in your head, brother, and tell you don't sound good. Cause we all got a unique style. You know, God didn't create all of us the same. We all different. You know, ain't nobody in Southern Soul sound like me.
Right.
Nobody. You feel me? I'm not bragging on it, but I patented that like that because if you want to do Mule Man music, you're going to have to earn it.
Really?
Yeah, so y'all just keep your head up, man, and put God first, man, and let God know what you're trying to do, and God will take it to you.
You also before we get out, touch on the young brothers that's involved in gangs, because I know that you live that life. Any advice you can give to them?
Yeah, to the little brothers that's call themselves trying to get into the game or already in the game, if you got an older uncle or somebody that's not in the game, man, and you can sit down and talk to him, brother, because you got these brothers out here that's affiliating these gangs, ain't really no game manger, you know, and they just putting y'all on the chopping block because they hiding, giving y'all the guns, y'all going out there killing it, and y'all think y'all ain't gonna get no time, but they locking babies up now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you brothers, man, y'all just sit down, man, and talk to one of the older cats, man. I mean, you can call me. I'm on every app on my phone, bro. You can call and hit me up, you know. I'll run it with you for a minute. That's all I'm going to give you is a minute.
Yeah.
I got 6 children and 30-something grandchildren, man. I ain't got time to just teach you, but I surely tell you about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then my children call me 5-minute pawpaw.
You say what you gotta say.
Come on, because I gotta go out here and get it.
Yeah.
I gotta go out here and get it, man.
Yeah.
Me and my wife both, man. We don't see each other all day.
Yeah.
She got 3 clients, and I got 3 jobs.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we gotta get it, man.
I read it.
Yeah, but man. I enjoyed myself, brother. I enjoyed myself. It won't be my last time now.
Really?
Yeah.
You got more stories to tell.
I got some, well, not only stories, but I also got a partner, man, that's April's supposed to be getting out in April.
Okay.
I'm doing 35 years.
35 years?
Yeah.
What did they convict him of?
He had 3 counts of murder.
Yeah.
But he gave 2 of them back.
Yeah.
You feel me? And me, well, I know him from the street. I didn't meet him in prison. I know him from the world. Yeah. And he's an inmate lawyer now. You know, he down there giving some of that time back for everybody, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let him ride with me. He's gonna be my security guard.
Oh, that's real.
Real do real shit.
Yeah, that's real. I salute you, man.
Yeah.
That's some real shit, man.
That's all I need. A nigga like that on my team. Come on, baby. I'm keeping it 2,000 with you. I ain't got time to keep it 100. I'm keeping it 2,000 because he go down, I'm going around with it, you know. Mm-hmm. But he's very intelligent. He know how to talk to people now. You feel me? But don't make him pull that shirt up.
Yeah, there you go. But before we get out of here, man, give them your information, how they can reach you, you know what I'm saying, how they can get tapped in with your music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can reach me on all the apps, man. YouTube, Spotify, Twitter, Facebook, RT Taylor Entertainment, or RT Mule Man Taylor. Or you can call me. My number on there.
Already, Mule Man, appreciate you stopping by, man, coming all the way from the booth.
Real talk.
Already.
Salute you too, brother. Keep doing what you're doing.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.